वर्ड होता है, मतलब आज की जो क्लास है आपकी वो है लिसनिंग। मैं बोलूंगा, आप सुनेंगे, ध्यान से सुनेंगे, एंड विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, एंड इफ यू थिंक दैट देयर इज सम इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट, you have to write it down. Clear? Ladies and gentlemen, to my mind, the standards of teachers and their teaching style are deteriorating day by day. As today's point is that, do you agree to the point that the standard of teachers and their teaching style are deteriorating day by day? So first I want to say that yes, according to me, according to my mind, the standard of teachers and teaching is deteriorating day by day. Ab how? So I am producing such some examples in the support of my view. In the olden days, pupils, not people, make it clear, pupils were sent to gurus for education to their ashrams or gurukuls. At that time, the gurus were proud of their students. For them, it was mandatory. Mandatory बोले तो necessary. Mandatory. MANDATORY. बहुत कॉमन वर्ड है ये. Mandatory, necessary, compulsory. For them means for gurus. Sorry, for students. It was mandatory that a student followed discipline. First thing. It was necessary for all the students to follow the discipline. Rules and regulations of the ashram. It was necessary for all the students to follow the discipline, the rules and regulations of the ashram. Learn maximum and become an able student before going out. A student had to learn maximum and become an able person before going out of the ashram. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
The gurus therefore treated them, like their own children and taught them with utmost sincerity. The students gave high regard to the gurus, and gurus admired the students reciprocally. RECIPROCALLY. You may underline the word of which the meaning is not clear to you. Their relations were lifelong. Means the relation between gurus and pupils were lifelong. Contrary to that, we do not see any such relations now Between the two means between the teachers and the students. Right now, at present time, there is no such types of relations existed. There are very few teachers who have long relations with their students. These days, तो एक पॉइंट आ गया होगा शायद, लॉन्ग टाइम रिलेशंस रखे जाते थे पहले, अब तो नहीं रखे जाते. क्लास खत्म, बात खत्म. Even I have seen that teachers do not give their phone numbers to the students. Sometimes when students ask the teachers to give them their phone number so that they can call them if they have any problem, but the teachers don't give their phone numbers. Even sometimes the school owners also not allowed this, do not allow this. These days, teachers do not take any pains. They have nothing to do after the class. If some teacher tries to do so, he is not liked by the management of the school. I am the example of it, and many of you know it very well. They teach informally. They are not bothered whether students are learning or not. They have nothing to do with it. They believe their job is to teach, not to learn. Such state of affairs, yeah, such state of affairs is to be witnessed in some government as well as in private schools also. It is not so that the teachers in private schools, the relation between private school teachers and students are good. The teachers of private school also don't take any pain for the students. Rather, sometimes they make pressure on the students to come to them and take the tuitions. Because of it, sometimes the teachers do not teach properly in their classes. I would like to mention that the standard of teachers was better till late 60s. लेट 60s का मतलब जो 60 का दशक था, 1960 वाला दशक जो था, उससे पहले तक ठीक था, उसके अंत तक तो ठीक था. फिर से सुनिए, I would like to mention that the standard of teachers was better till late 60s. लेट 60s का मतलब 1965 से लेकर 1970 तक का टाइम मान लो. अर्ली 60s की हम बात करेंगे तो 60 से लेकर के और 65 तक का टाइम मान लो. आप समझ में आ गया आपको ये? People of good caliber and intelligence joined the teaching profession. जिनका बहुत अच्छा कैलिबर होता था, जिनका बहुत अच्छे इंटेलिजेंट होते थे, जिनका इंटरेस्ट होता था, such types of people join teaching. But nowadays, this is considered the easiest job. If someone isn't getting any job anywhere, he goes to school and he gets a job there. You know very well it. What types of teachers are teaching in the schools, particularly in private schools. In government schools also, there are so many teachers who are doing their job only to earn money, nothing else. They set examples for students. They mean teachers. Teachers would set examples for students. They taught laboriously and were careful about the career of their students. Teachers were much careful about the career of the students in those days. But right now, these days, it is not so. There are very few teachers who are anxious or worried about the career of their students. So this is also, you can say, that deterioration of the standard of teachers and their teaching. These days, a good lot do not opt for teaching as a profession due to ample avenues outside. Furthermore, people of low caliber, as I have told just now, low caliber are being accepted due to caste reservation, which was lowered the standard of teachers. There are so many teachers in government schools who are teaching English, but even if they do not know how to make a single sentence, sometimes they do not know the spellings of even small words. There are many examples of it, and they get high salaries, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, but they are not able to teach the students. It is also in the private schools, but their salaries are not high in private schools. They get only 5,000 rupees, 6,000 rupees, 7,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. These days, candidates are opting for teaching profession just to secure a job and earning money. Bus, nothing else. बीएड कर लो, एसटीसी कर लो, कुछ नहीं यार, टीचिंग का कर लो, टेट का दे लो, इसका दे लो, उसका दे लो, रट्टा मार लो, कुछ भी कर लो, एक बार जॉब लग जाए, बात खत्म. There is no professionalism these days in the teachers except in a few cases. I am not saying that all people are the same. There are also good teachers who are much interested in making the lives of their students, so they do hard work. But there are very few teachers like that. These days, teachers are encouraging tuitions. Make it clear. They do not take interest in their classes, but so students are forced to take the tuitions in those subjects. They have become commercial minded. Commercial minded, only business is in their mind. They only think that how to earn money by getting more and more tuitions. Their aim is to make money and not job satisfaction. Dedication towards teaching and ensuring care about students are their low priorities, means they have nothing to do anything regarding the career of the students. They think only to earn more and more money by getting tuitions. Okay, so this is also the deterioration of standards of teachers and the teaching styles. We have noticed through television and newspapers about the involvement of many teachers in corruption. With a lot of teachers are involved in different types of corruptions. For example, misappropriation of government funds, leaking out of question papers. There are some teachers also who tell the questions to the students who go to them at their home for tuitions. So some teachers are there who tell them the questions which are coming in the examinations, in the home examinations. I'm not talking about the board examinations. Illegal assistance to students in practicals, practicals के आप देख लीजिए, and so on. These days in private schools or as well as in government schools also. I am not talking about all the school, but most of the schools take money from the students, saying that the examiner will not give you good marks if he will not be obliged by giving some gifts or money. So sometimes for each subjects in board classes, school charge about 1000 rupees for each subject. That is totally illegal. And with the help of that money, the students get money. This is also a type of corruption. You know very well about it. If not, then some of you who are about to move in 12th classes, and if those who have practical subjects will get it in the coming time, you will be asked to deposit money for your practical examinations only for getting marks. That is totally illegal. They are doing all this merely for petty money. They do this for money, nothing else. It has nothing to do with the career of students. You can have an idea in your mind that if a student gets money after paying money, what type of character will he build? You know very well about it. Such examples of teachers are worrying the society. This is not a good thing. There are some examples of it, and this is a worrying thing for the society. Previously, the teachers were careful for results, percentage, marks, and reputation of the schools. Teachers were so much careful. They were worried about the results of the school, about the reputation of the school. They would do hard work with the students so that they can good marks in their examinations, so that their school can have a big name, good name. Such atmosphere is not seen. Such atmosphere where teachers are interested in the students and where teachers do hard work for the betterment of the students, such environment is not seen or found in the schools and colleges these days. So, my dear friends, I think you are listening carefully and I think you are able to understand what is being said. Earlier, teachers never allowed indiscipline in the schools and colleges, but these days, this is a common thing. If students are not in uniform, there is no one to say them, why are you not in uniform? If students are late, there is no one to stop them from coming late. If students are walking here and there in their periods, there is no one to ask them, why are you walking here and there? Yeah, go to your classes and study. They did not compromise with nonsense, indiscipline, and crime in olden days. In olden days, I am talking of olden days. That earlier means in olden days, not now. Teachers never allowed indiscipline in the schools and colleges. They did not compromise with nonsense, indiscipline, and crime. But these days, I have seen many times that teachers even do not say even a single word. Do not ask them, "Bhai, why are you coming late here daily? Why you are not in proper uniform? Where are your shoes? Where are your socks? Where is your belt? Where is your I card?" And sometimes the teachers like me try to stop it. We are stopped. We are stopped saying that the students can leave the school, and with him or her some other students also may leave the student. So please do not say anything to the students. Is it clear? Contrary to that, that trend has got diluted. The reason is lack of dynamism, leadership, and competency of the teachers. Means teachers are not able, they have no interest. They take only interest in their textbooks, in their books, in their course, nothing else. If any student does not come for many days, maximum most of the teachers do not take interest in the thing to know that why he was absent those days, these days. We see a number of indisciplined activities these days, such as fighting, quarreling, assaulting, and misbehavior by students with teachers. And this is all the outcome of indiscipline because they are not controlled. The students should have a type of small fear in their mind, fear of their teachers, their school management. But nowadays it has been seen that the teachers and school management has a type of the teachers and the school management have a type of fear in their mind, thinking that if I say something to the student, he may leave the school and it would be a loss for us. And not only he or she, but with him or her, he can take some students, some other students also. So there is a fear of this thing, you know. The criminal activities are frequently taking place in the schools and colleges. This has become general phenomenon. फेनोमेनन एक नया वर्ड हो सकता है आपके लिए. PHENOMENON. फेनोमेनन एक दृश्य, एक परिदृश्य.
सर
हाँ.
सर स्पेलिंग रिपीट करना फेनोमेनन की.
PHENOMENON. वैसे आप समझ जाओगे भी पूरा सेंटेंस जब आप सुनोगे तो. This has become general phenomenon in schools and colleges, mainly in higher classes. होता है ना कुछ लड़के लड़कियां दादागिरी भी करती हैं. मतलब कौन क्या क्या डॉन बन जाते हैं, डोनिया बन जाती हैं. हाँ. The teachers are not able to control it. This is a great thing. Teachers are not able to control this situation. Yes, Donia. This is definitely because of deterioration in the standard of teachers who are incompetent to exercise effective control over the students. Matlab they are not able to control the students. This is a great thing. Sometimes I said that if a teacher is not able to make his class silent, then how can he teach here? Tell me. Some teachers I have seen going to the principal that, sir, this class is not silent, this is making noise, sir. First come with me and make the class silent. Is this the job of principal or teachers? If a teacher is not able to maintain the silence in the class, then how can he teach? But because of incompetency, it takes place. Or keeping these points in view, I feel that there is a deterioration in the standard and style of teachers. Thank you very much.